Greetings, tribe. This morning, when I woke up, I was greeted with thoughts of the fruits of the Spirit. I just would like to read these. These are the fruits of the Spirit as listed in the Bible, specifically in Galatians. Um, Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self control. So, there is a narrative, generally speaking, that is being preached in the churches that we can acquire these gifts. There's things we can do, and that we should act certain ways, and that we should seek to emulate these things. That's not the case. That's not how it works. Um, they're called fruits of the Spirit for a reason. If the Spirit is dwelling in you, these things will be a natural result. These aren't things you have to try to do. They are fruits of the Spirit. Um, One of the more interesting things that I'm finding as I'm interacting with people, including those who claim to be of the Spirit of God, of the Spirit of light, um, these things are actually looked down upon, and people take advantage, and including people in the church. This is one of the ways you can begin to pay attention to the people around you. I'm not talking about the things they say, because what I'm finding is that the church is masterful at teaching people how to repeat cliches. Everyone is living these cliches. I was watching a broadcast from one of these online megachurches, and the speaker proclaimed that he had the answer to all of these problems, that you could just throw all of these problems out of the window by this answer. And he built it up for about 2 or 3 minutes. And then he came with this just strong cliche. And I was waiting for some practical information that he was going to give someone on how they could heal, or how they could help themselves navigate through life's issues. And all it was a cliche. And I was sitting there watching it, and I was like, what the heck does that even mean? And everybody in the room was like, oh, amen. And they were clapping and I'm like, what? He didn't even say anything. And they're clapping. So my point is, we have to understand the difference between cliches and actual information. Spirit does not give us cliches. The true spirit does not operate in cliche. The true spirit operates in practical information. So, two things. First, let's start listening for actual practical information instead of getting caught up in cliches and emotional appeals. Second, let's start using that discernment that spirit has given us, so we can tell the difference between those who are acting godly and those who are actually operating in the fruits of the Spirit.